Ilex equifolium pendula. You might say Ilex holly, nothing too special. This is very, very special. It's a female form. This is roughly around 160 years old. Myself and Roy Lancaster from the BBC, we dated this at about 160 and spent about half an hour photographing this tree. He absolutely fell in love with it. Even on a dull day like today, you can see the kind of pink twinge that runs through it, sort of salmon colour. The best time and when we were photographing it was about 8 o'clock in the evening in July. So you have the sun comes in just before the sun drops over the mountain over there and absolutely illuminates this tree. When I first got here, the bush just behind you there, the aucuba, was completely covering this. So you can see where the tree was trying to get up and over it and weep. So we chopped that down, give it a bit of breathing room. But really, really special. I love the architecture. For starters, of that tree, the way it kind of twists. Also, the really, really obvious graft mark. And it's to think, you know, 160 years ago they were even thinking about that. I mean, you guys are all familiar with grafting and how, you know, the sort of the developments have changed. The likes of, say, fruit trees. Fruit trees were always very difficult to harvest. Big apple trees, had to get ladders up, all this kind of thing. So the idea of grafting is, you know, with a fruit tree, you will graft your apple tree onto
M29, a ballerina,
a dwarf stock.
M9.
So it's a dwarf stock tree. So the idea is that your fruit tree will never get too high, but it will produce the same amount of harvest, same amount of vigour.
And you can put more trees in a field as well.
Exactly.
That will produce the same amount of fruit, so you're probably doubling your fruit production.
And how long would it take?
For those trees to mature, you're talking anything from 8 to 15 years, and you will start climbing up to the production level you want of fruit.
Really, really like scientific stuff, but what I find amazing is that they were experimenting with that 160 years ago.
And would they generally twist in that beautiful shape, or is it just a
there
really
hasn't.
good example?
I mean, when I was talking to Roy about this, he said I haven't seen one of this age. He says that it'll only be up to once they get to this kind of age that then they really start twisting. You see plenty of weeping hollies. I think it's the Ilex equifolium argentine.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different ones, but it's the age, and that's why we're so lucky at Powerscourt is the age of some of our trees. You see them, I mean, okay, look, something that's not too special. I mean, you're all familiar with Leylandi. So awful Leylandi hedges and big ones, and people cut them and they never come back. Taxus is the only conifer that will regrow from old wood.
Which you probably saw up there, the rose gate. Some of the hedge was cut back hard, and that's by myself. Once again, I'm trying to get fired. But Taxus will bounce back from being a hard pruning. So just in the case, I want to straighten up the hedge. And once you know your subject, and it's trial, like I know Taxus is going to grow back. I know Leylandi, when you cut it back to wood, it's not going to grow back. But all of you guys as students, and it's trial.
Yeah, I would say,
you're going to kill stuff.
Make mistakes.
Yeah, you're going to kill stuff.
Absolutely, don't be afraid. Yeah.
Do it.
Just don't kill this one.
Make the mistake. You talk to any really, really good gardener. I remember talking to someone recently. He said he's killed more trees than he's planted. You know, but he's learned from that. He'll never kill the ones that he's planted again.
But he knows why.
And he knows why.